Hi, my name's Tim Johnson. I want to share a message of hope with you, if I may. It's a very short message. 35 years of addiction, I tried to stop many times and inevitably had many relapses. It never stuck until this last couple of years. And what's different? Well, it's the way, I think, more than anything else, it's the way I handle what goes on around me, the way I handle life now and deal with it and my mentality. In the past, I would always make everything about me because and addiction is very selfish. It makes you very selfish. So if bad and sad things are happened around me, or what I perceive to be bad and sad things, whether it be stress and pressure, or God forbid a death in the family, or illness, or whatever it was, I would make that situation about me, and it would be poor me, and there's an old saying, isn't it? Pour me another drink, like, and that's the way it was for me, and it would inevitably, I would use it as an excuse to relapse, or it would drive me to relapse, or whatever, however you want to look at it. And that's very different these days. That attitude is very different, because the realization I've come to is that it's one of my old favorite sayings. It's the title of this video, really. It's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And it is, because guess what? Shit happens, life happens around you, and it's inevitable. People get sick, people die. The stress and pressure of modern living is there. You're never going to get rid of any of that. Life happens, and it happens around you. But the thing is, you've got to be present for it. It's so much better to be present for it, and you're so much more used to people when you are. And this last few weeks has driven that home for me, because both my daughters, had investigations for illnesses that could have been potentially extremely serious illnesses. And in the past, that I would have made that situation all about me. I would have, and that's extremely selfish. And instead, I've coped, and thank God. I'll just say this now: thank God that neither of them, all the investigations were negative, and thank God it was, it's a fantastic outcome. But during that period of time, there was a lot of worry over this last few weeks, and that in the past would have always driven me back into drugs and alcohol, into that oblivion, hiding from that anxiety, or what I perceived, to be, it's about me. Instead of being there for them, which I was this time, I'm glad to say, I was there to support them. I was totally present. And hopefully was helpful to them. And in the past, that would, I would never have been that person. That would have always driven me back into relapse. And like I say, it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. One of my favorite sayings, that is. And it is, because life happens around you. Life will always happen. People get ill, people get sick, people die. And it's not about you. You'll be so much more used to people as a sober, present human being and to yourself, because you should experience these feelings, because that's what life's all about. It's not about hiding from them behind a veil of drugs and alcohol and suppressing those feelings. It's about experiencing happy times and sad times and devastating times. And whatever, all those times are there to be felt and experienced, because that is what that's all about. It's there for living, and we're only here for a blink of an eye. It can all be snatched away from us very quickly. So get sober today. Carpe diem. Seize the day today. And if you are sober, and you're worrying and you're letting situations like this drive you backwards, then don't. You've got to be strong, and you've got to be present for those people around you, but most, for yourself most of all, so you can feel those feelings and be helpful to the ones that you love. So it's just a little message I had to share with you because of my experiences over the last few weeks. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, because it gets more people to see them. And if you think they'll be useful to people, share them. Because that's what it's all about. It's just about passing on my experiences, and hopefully they'll be helpful to other people. So thank you for listening. Much love to you all. Bye bye.